once I've cooked something, I always get a bit engrossed, always like want to get stuck in, and of course I forget to share it with you. I really like these sausages. Cheers, people. So I've got the camp oven, going to do a stew, just peeled some potatoes, just cutting them up into quarters. Going to do some carrots, got some other vegetables, maybe a bit of tomato puree, and I'm going to flash fry some chicken in a little bit of garlic paste. Going to blanch that off, put it in the stew. That's going to be it really. Try and cut them up into similar sized pieces, then they all cook at about the same rate. Just a big pot of vegetables with a bit of chicken. That's dinner. So I've just got a big pot of vegetables, root vegetables really. So we've got potatoes, carrots, putting a tin of beans in there. I've put some Visto gravy, about a litre of water. Going to put some tomato puree in there. Going to pan fry, sort of flash fry some chicken breasts with a bit of garlic, and they're going to go in the top. But that's basically our stew. So this is my secret weapon. This is just a tomato puree, you know, double concentrated, and we put a little bit more water in there, and that's going to just, you know, zing up our stew quite nicely. Give that a stir, and that is going to be a lovely old stew. So I'm just warming a pan up. It's got a bit of oil in it. It's in my top secret ingredient, which is just a bit of garlic paste. Always have a couple of tubes of this garlic paste lying around in the old fridge. It's lovely stuff, mate. Gives your food that nice zing in the field. So I've just got 4 chicken breasts here. I'm just going to zip them down into sort of bite-sized pieces, and then I'm going to flash fry them in the garlic paste, and they're going to go in the stew. Just the obvious, you know, kind of talking about uncooked raw chicken, you know, make sure you kind of wash your hands, wash your utensils down afterwards. I use a bit of washing up liquid with a little splash of bleach in it when I'm in the field. It just kind of edges your bets really, so you don't pick anything up. This is going to be cooking for a good couple of hours, so no unease that the chicken will be cooked through. But just remember, you know, you've got kind of raw chicken on the cutting board. Last thing you want to do is put something else on there, and next thing you know, you'll end up sick. And as we know about being in the field, if you get sick, normally you stay sick. So feeding 3 of us tonight, so that is going to be loads. I would have thought there'll be a little bit left over, but yeah, with a nice bottle of beer by the fire, I think that will be the end of a very nice evening. Let's get it in a frying pan and we'll flash fry it. All the root vegetables are in the camp oven and over the campfire. So the perfect time, speckled hen, courtesy of Lone Wolf. Cheers everybody. Bliss. Right, so I'm just knocking up some dumplings for our stew, but very simply, dumplings are normally kind of plain flour suet, which is kind of fat, and I've used a little bit of butter, and I've just put a little drop of kind of cooking oil and salt, really. That's all kind of dumplings are. So I've just literally kind of knocked this little bit of dough up, and just kind of knocked it up in a frying pan just to kind of contain it. But now what I'm going to do is just sort of dip it into little balls. Don't make them too big. The temptation is always to make kind of dumplings too big. You know, if you make them about golf ball size is about the right sort of size for dumplings, because what they'll do is they'll sort of double, maybe even treble in size when you drop them in your stew, because obviously they'll soak up a lot of the fluid. You know, so but there's 3 of us, so maybe we could make I don't know, maybe 9 or 10 dumplings. So, how many we got there? That one's a bit small. I'll make that one a bit bigger. That's 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so there's anyway, there's a few dumplings, people. Just going to pop those in the top of the stew. They'll soak up some of the kind of moisture, and I'll have a couple of those each as well. Little dumplings. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is our stew. Added a few dumplings. Doesn't look too bad, does it? Let's get it dished up. See what I mean about the dumplings? So make dumplings sort of golf ball size, and they'll soak up an awful lot of fluid, and they kind of at least double in size. So what we're going to need to do now is to get it dished up and put it on a plate. But I don't think we're going to be too disappointed with that. So a couple of dumplings each. Yum. Normally just the two of us, because we've got a guest tonight. I've had to kind of make a extra plate, but that doesn't look too bad at all. So this is kind of potatoes, carrots, 4 chicken breasts, some dumplings, and tomato puree, bit of garlic that the chicken was fried off in, and that's pretty much going to be our evening meal.